Hey everybody, I'm Jimmy Rance. I think tonight I want to ask you folks for your advice rather than me trying to say how it is or how it should be. I guess I have some questions that I'd like for you, especially for you gun people. Maybe you can answer this. This is just kind of a think piece. Um, I live in Colorado, and I used to really enjoy hiking. Love to go out in the woods. I still do. It's just I have to get some cataract surgery done, and then I can heal up and then get back out in the woods and go hiking. And what I want to ask you is, well, whenever I go out in the woods, I don't know if a lot of you people think this or not. I get this may be more in the preparation kind of video. Haven't done that in a while. But a lot of people, I see them all the time. They go out hiking, and I'm talking about the woods, the wilderness out here in Colorado, are just full of critters that will scarf you up, baby. I mean, we have bears, we have moose. They'll trample you so quick you won't imagine, and they're fast. Mountain lions. Those are the three biggies that I worry about whenever I'm out hiking. But I see a lot of people out there and they're just drifting around. They got their cute little purses, strapped to their waist. And they're just walking around, looking around, just kind of drifty looking. But they're enjoying the scenery. I tip my hat to them for that. They're enjoying themselves. But I often wonder, what would these people do, or do these people think, hey, what would I do if a mountain lion kind of sprang out at me? What would I do if I ran into a bear? Did you know that a bear in three seconds can run 50 yards? Can you imagine? A bear is 50 yards away from you, and in 3 seconds, bam, he's right on you. So for all of you la-di-da airhead hikers who just enjoy nature, which that's wonderful, like I said, but do you ever think, what are you going to do if you run up on some kind of vicious animal out there? Because you're in their territory. They're not in your house, you're in their house, in other words, when you're out in the woods. What are you going to do? Spray some perfume or something on them? What you going to do? Call social services? No, seriously. And not only that, but what I really want to talk to you a little bit is I want to talk to you about guns, and ammo. Those are the three things I want to talk to you. Again, I'm not an expert, don't claim to be. I have had training in firearms. But anyway, that's irrelevant. But there's something else out in those woods that can cause you problems. And that's the two-legged kind of problem. Some guy or somebody could be out in the woods for whatever reason. He may be a crazy head. Who knows what he is? But he's bothering you, and he plans to do bodily harm to you. What are you going to do? Throw a bottle of water on him? Spray some perfume on him? What are you going to do? Now, what I want to talk about is this, or what I want you to think about this for a minute. When I go out in the woods, especially here in Colorado, I'm carrying minimum a Glock 20, a 10 millimeter firearm on my side. I do have a chest rig also. But mostly when I'm walking, I'll have it on strapped on my side. Maybe have like a little light jacket what'll cover it up, Don't want to freak the people out. Oh, he's got a gun. Yeah, how about that? My gun may save your ass one day. The dilemma is this. Look, you're out in the woods, you're on a trail, or wherever. You're out in the woods, no matter where it is. I mean, it doesn't have to be in Colorado. You could be walking around in South Carolina, anywhere. Florida, you got panthers and all kind of, critters out there that'll eat you up. They'll mess your day up. My question is this, is you can usually, most of us have like maybe one firearm on us. What kind of ammo do you have? You see, a lot of people, they get it wrong. It's not necessarily about the gun, the caliber that you carry. It's really the type of ammo that you carry. You can go out in the woods with a 44 Magnum, or you can go out with a 10 millimeter Glock 20, and if you have hollow points, that ain't gonna do nothing to a bear. It's just gonna ricochet off of him. A moose too. I mean, for critters, whenever I'm out in the woods, I want something with me like a flat nose, hard cast, I don't know, 220 grain Underwood ammo. I mean, that's got some pop, man. You talking about 1,200 or so foot-pounds of energy. But the problem is you don't need that kind of power if you have to draw down on a man. You know what I mean? So when you're out in the woods, and I think, I may be wrong. I'm not an attorney, don't get me wrong, but I have heard of cases where somebody has had to shoot a human being and killed him. They went to court. And the prosecutor is saying the guy had real lethal weapon. He didn't try to stop the threat. He wanted to eliminate and kill the threat. And in a lot of cases, there are people that have lost in a courtroom, at least that's what I understand, because of the type of ammo that they used. It's crazy. To me, dead is dead. Whether I shoot you with a hollow point or if I hit you with a hard cast, flat nose round, dead is dead. Now, a lot of people are going to say, oh, Jimmy, you need to carry the bear spray. Well, that's true, and I do. Bear spray is probably effective. I read somewhere like it's like 90, I don't know, it seems like it was like 97% effective. Like if a bear is on you, you spray them with your bear spray, they'll leave. But my fear is what if that canister leaks, or what if that canister's under pressurized, or it's old, it's not as effective. And trust me, you do not want to fight a grizzly bear or a black bear or a moose, even a mountain lion with a knife. You just don't. I would prefer some type of weapon, some kind of firearm. Now, really, it would be ideal if you could go out there with a shotgun with some slugs. I mean, that's a shotgun will put a hurting on you. Shotgun to me is one of the most, I don't know what the word is. It's one of the best firearms you can have, because you can do so much with it, from double-aught buckshot to slugs, number 7 bird shot, number 4 shot. Number 4 shot, that's what's in my 12 gauge right now if somebody breaks in my house. Yeah, it's really good. It's a good way to get people out of your house. But do y'all know what I'm talking about? You're out in the woods. You have one gun. You're not going to have time really to say, well, let's see, I got my Glock 20, but I got a magazine here that I got my 180 grain hollow points. But that's for the man, if the man gets on me. But now over here, I got a magazine that's the flat nose hard cast 220, the 220 grain Underwood, or just some kind of big bore, buffalo, big bore, whatever. So what do you carry when you go out there? You know what I mean? This may be a stupid question. One gun. I doubt if you're going to have 2 different types of ammo with you. Well, here's a guy. Wait, just stop a minute. Let me load up my 180 grain hollow point. Or that bear's charging down on you. Wait, hold on. I got the 180 grain in here, hollow point. I need to change to get the big bore stuff in here. I got to get the flat nose out. You see what I'm saying? What do you do? What do you carry? And as far as a shotgun, what I was talking about, let's say you want to go on a 5 mile hike. Who wants to lug around a shotgun? You know what I mean? You're just on a hike. That's why your sidearm is so much more convenient, and it can be extremely deadly. But what do you do? I mean, what ammo do you guys go out in the woods with? And if you run up on, does it matter? Like if a guy attacks you and he's trying to cause you bodily harm, is it okay for you to fire your 220 grain flat nose ammo in this guy? You know, the hard cast stuff. I don't know how that would look in a court of law. You know what I mean? If that would come up, I don't know. So y'all tell me, what do you think about this issue? I do think about it. And I don't know if you guys think about it either. I don't even know if you care. A lot of people don't care. They're drifty. They just go out in the woods. Oh, it's okay. You know, like the idiots out in Yellowstone. Let me pet the bison. A 2,000-pound bison can lift and raise his head up with extreme force and throw your ass 10 to 15 feet high up in the tree somewhere. Let's go pet the bison. Oh, there's some grizzly cubs. They're so cute. Let me go and pet one. Let's get a picture with Yogi and Boo Boo. And here comes Mama. People are stupid, man, out in the woods. I don't know. I'm just asking a fair question. What do? You got one gun? Do you walk out there with one ammo? Do you have multiple types of ammo? You're just on a hike. You're not hunting. You're on a hike. What do you do? Tell me about it. I'd like to know. Boring video, but hey, it's something to think about. I don't know. Do whatever you want to do.